Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's a long time. Almost 7 days since I said anything, ladies and gentlemen. 7 days since I have posted anything on YouTube. I think I'm one of those people who have been overwhelmed by these hurricane videos, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime I see a video of a woman crying or women crying, I feel so bad. I don't have the energy to post anything. I don't have the energy to say anything. I feel so drained, ladies and gentlemen. But I pray to God to always look after Jamaican people. And God is going to return Jamaican people in double portion. Ladies and gentlemen, before anything else, thank you so much for choosing to watch my videos. Out of all the videos, you selected mine. I do not take that for granted. Like Musa, Mupenda Jaba. Ladies and gentlemen, now, if you're doubting Jamaicans, if you're still doubting Jamaicans, I want you to watch this video very keenly. I want you to watch this video very keenly, and then I'll come back to react after this, ladies and gentlemen. 7 days. 7 days. God created this earth for 6 days, and for 7 days he rested. God bless Jamaica. God bless Jamaican people. Jamaica, the land we love. Jamaica, the land of food and water. If you're doubting Jamaicans, watch this.
As a tourist, don't leave your hotel when you go to Jamaica. This morning, I was here at the pool. The gentleman came to clean the pool and we were having a conversation. And he heard my accent and he said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Jamaica." So he said, "Well, I'd love to visit Jamaica." You know, and I tell him that the beaches are as beautiful as the pool water. All right? And he was like, "Yo, I'd love to see it." And then he said to me, everybody who had said that to said, when I go to Jamaica, I shouldn't leave my hotel, I shouldn't leave where I'm staying. And that's a misconception that a lot of people spread. You see, I've been a Jamaican all my life, growing up in Jamaica, living in Jamaica, and there's one thing I know about Jamaica, is that if you don't mess with people, people don't mess with you. The same criminal who just went around the corner and shot somebody dead, running away from the crime scene, see an old lady struggling to get in her house, will actually help that lady to get into her house safely and then be off about his business. That same criminal who just left the crime scene will see that gentleman walking or trying to find his way and will say to him, "Hey, go in the house because it's dangerous out here." Jamaica is not a den of wolves. You see, the people who get caught up in the craziness, those are the people who will get what is coming to them. I grew up there and I've sat on corner and say, a guy come around with a gun, and I got up and I went in my house because I'm not about that life. So if you stay out of their way, they'll stay out of your way. And tourists, when you go to Jamaica, enjoy the island. Go to Kingston. Go to the nice spots. Go to see how the locals are living, because nobody's messing with you, yo. Nobody's messing with you.
That really sets Jamaican people from the rest of the other people is how they are very helpful towards each other and also other human beings. Jamaicans treat other human beings like human beings, ladies and gentlemen. That is what makes you a human being. Okay? Yes. That is what makes you a human being. Have you ever gone to certain places and the people have bad character, they have bad attitude? Yes, they have good buildings, good beaches, and everything is so beautiful and nice. But there are people who have very bad and the worst attitude. Oh, no, your nose is very long. You cannot come back here. Go back to where you came from. This head cannot fit in this country. You have a big head. Go back. There are people who have certain characters. They don't like other human beings, ladies and gentlemen. Would you really want to go to such places? Definitely not, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but every set of people who have visited Jamaica, they had something nice to say about Jamaican people. Every set of tourists who have visited Jamaica, they have always had positive things to talk about Jamaica. And the spirit of I and I among Jamaicans was revealed even during the Hurricane Melissa. Did you see how they came, they regrouped themselves together, and they helped each other without expecting anything in return, ladies and gentlemen, without any nepotism, tribalism, or connections whatsoever. They are driven by the spirit of nationalism, ladies and gentlemen. Unlike some of our African people, this one is not my tribe, I cannot help this one. This one is not he's not my family, I cannot help him. Are you my family? But for Jamaicans, they relate with you like you are one of their own. They talk to you like you are one of their own. The spirit of I and I is very much alive among Jamaican people, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? And giving out, what about giving out? Giving out, helping your brother without expecting anything in return. Those are Jamaicans, not like Africans. You know, someone will help you today, the next minute is shaming you on the internet. You know that suit that I helped this man, I am the one who bought that suit. The same suit that he's confusing those women with, I'm the one who bought it. Yani, the person is helping you, but, you know, it's like he's trying to fix his ego by helping you. What kind of help is that? There's no blessings in such things. Help with all your heart and with all your soul, and God is going to bless you up. Yes, that's why Jamaicans are loved. Small island, 3.1 million people. 3.1 million people, but look at how much they are influencing this world. Chosen place. It's a chosen place. I call this the chosen place. I call Jamaican the Canaan of the earth. It's the chosen place, both in the spirit world and in the physical world. I don't care whether you believe in the spirituality, but Jamaica is the chosen place, both in the spirit world and in the physical world. That is why it was hit the hardest by this Hurricane Melissa, ladies and gentlemen, because the chosen people or the chosen ones receive the hardest challenges in life. Yes, receive the hardest. The chosen ones always tend to receive the hardest things. For the people who are very knowledgeable about the spirit world, you understand what this means. That's why the rest of the world felt the pain. It's not normal. All these other countries, they have been hit by hurricane, right? All these other countries, they have been hit even by earthquake and volcano. But what happened to Jamaica? When Jamaica was hit by Hurricane Melissa, what happened? What happened? The rest of the world felt the pain. That is very spiritual. Very spiritual. That is very important in the spiritual world. In the spiritual world, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this world is spiritual. That's why I'm very, very much categorical about what I'm saying. Long time I never used to believe. But when you start, anyway, I don't want to go so much into details.
One of the things I absolutely love about living in Jamaica, you can pull up on the roadside and ask the guy for a flat of eggs and tell him, I don't have any cash on me right now, but I can bring you the money on Monday. And they give you the flat of egg. So on Monday, I will link him and pay him the money. I do the same thing with my vegetable and fruits lady, Olga. I'll roll up some days and go, Olga, I'm gonna have no money on me right now. Next week I can pay you. Beg you so and so and so and so. And she gives me. I don't think there are that many places in the world you can do that. I love my little Jamaica. We ain't perfect, but there's certain things about us that you're not gonna find nowhere else. So, yeah, I have my eggs for breakfast in the morning, although I had no money on me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the small things that counts in this world. Every time Jamaican showed to the world that it is the small things that count. Look at what this Jamaican did to the Jamaican, to his or to her fellow Jamaican. Gave out the eggs and said, oh, when you find money, you are going to pay me. Those are very small things that pass out unnoticed. Very few people noticed these things. Jamaicans were teaching us something. Jamaicans were teaching us something, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, when Hurricane Melissa came, because Jamaicans have been supporting each other all throughout, even before hurricane. Right now, the world is seeing how much these guys are regrouping. They are standing together as one, even though they have lost so much. Trust me, a lot of people will be devastated by now. A lot of people will be devastated. Huh? This is not a small thing. When you see Jamaicans regrouping and helping each other, sometimes even without your little government support, because definitely government, of course, cannot reach each and every other person. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not a small thing. Not every nation can be able to do what Jamaicans have done for each other. Ladies and gentlemen, so it's not a small thing. But they did not start today. Jamaicans have been standing for each other forever and ever. You have seen those small things that they are doing for each other. Oh, imagine a person gave out eggs and said, oh, when you have money, please pay me. That is very unusual, ladies and gentlemen. I even have a clip here of another Jamaican gentleman who decided to waive the entire, the entire rent of his tenants for 3 good months, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a small thing. It's not a usual thing. It is not as business as usual, ladies and gentlemen. Please let us be our own brother's keeper. A friend in need is a friend indeed. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Let us stop being selfish, especially my African people. Let us stop being selfish. Let us stop being, self-centered people. You're looking at another person, what you can gain from this person. It is always, oh, what can I gain from you after helping you? What can I gain from you after helping you? It is not always about that. Please, true beauty comes from, helping with all your heart and soul without expecting anything in return. And that is what Jamaicans are doing. That's how much they have been able to that's how they are able to stand strong. And I say this, guys, Jamaicans is the chosen place. It's the chosen one, both in the spiritual and in the physical world. That's why I believe maybe Hurricane Melissa hit Jamaica.
There's one Jamaican who said, in 1 minute you might see a Jamaican gangster
even
fighting with his own fellow
Jamaicans will
Jamaican
be able to beat
gangster. The
this.
next minute you will see the same
Ladies
Jamaican
and gentlemen,
helping another.
ladies and gentlemen, there is also another gentleman who has given us a good case study or a good example. Okay, I'm not sure if some other people will agree, but that is also a good case study that 2 gangsters can fight each other, but the moment they will see another, or the moment they will spot a fellow Jamaican or another Jamaican who is in need of help, who is struggling somewhere, trust me, they will leave whatever they are doing and they will go and help out that Jamaican. A gangster might walk along the road and see another stranger, who is lost. He's going to show him the way, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? Yeah? So it looks unbelievable. Yes, it looks unbelievable. But it's very true. It could be very true, ladies and gentlemen. And he has even said, if Jamaicans is dangerous as people want to imagine, I am here talking to you. I have survived. I am here talking to you. Jamaica literally treats you how you treat it. Yeah, it treats you. Yes, that's the nature of life. How you treat Jamaica, that's how it's going to treat you. When you treat Jamaica with love, it's going to reciprocate with love, with the same love. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about you. And it also has to do with what you are looking for in Jamaica when you're coming to Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. But either way, let's continue to watch. And of course, not to forget about the positivity. There's another lady here. She's singing along, even through the face of Hurricane Melissa, ladies and gentlemen. The power of resilience, the power of staying positive, even through the face of Hurricane. These are Jamaicans. God bless Jamaican people, the land of wood and water. our very own black missionaries. We do not have any other black missionaries apart from Jamaican people, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside, study war no more. I ain't gonna 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 study war no more.
Yes, good morning, my Jamaican people. People all over the world, all over the diaspora. Blessed morning. All of my tenants, them. All my tenants. Listen, I'm not capping. Here what I want you to know. Here what I want all of you guys to do now. Don't pay me no rent. For 3 months. I cover light bill. I cover everything. 3 months. Don't pay, just sort yourself out, right? I will send you guys messages to let you know that you don't need to pay rent for 3 months. So I wouldn't mind all landlord could do that in Jamaica. Number few, all of the promoter them, when England, America, Canada, all over. See party they wanna keep. When you don't keep them, buy some food, buy some things, pack up some things, send God Jamaica get some family, because some of you forget to no family. I talk promoter alone. You know. I talk about, we don't want to see no more champagne wetting up at this moment for 3 months. We don't want to see, we don't want to look on the internet and see nobody a waste of champagne. And any champagne a waste, the promoter them, we make sure to pack up some things. Call Kingsley, make him come pick up. Kingsley shipping. You hear that? What may I say to you now? So who can fly out and go help the people them. Because I love where I deal with it now. So right now, so tomorrow morning, I'm heading out to Jamaica. I'm heading out to Jamaica to help. Yes, buy me ticket and head out. As soon as the airport open, I head out. So here we go on, people. Listen where we go on. The jump round, all ballers, shot callers, coaches, maintenance, hard-working people. Come on, put your foot down. The landlord them say, you can live for free. All over the world, live for free. All Jamaican, live for free for 3 months. Live for free for 3 months. All right, bye. Take care.
Yes, bless up to this man every time. Bless up to Jamaican people every time. God bless you. God bless you. When you go to heaven and you don't see Jamaicans, I'm telling you, you are in hell. You are in hell, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. God is love. You cannot say that you hate your neighbor that you have seen and you love God that you have never seen. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaicans are demonstrating what true love is. Jamaicans are demonstrating what true nationality is. Ladies and gentlemen, the spirit of I and I. Your problems are my problems. Your worries are my worries. This guy waived the entire 3 months rent. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a nice thing. That is a nice thing. I wish the rest of the world would emulate Jamaican people. Somebody asked, why is it that you Africans, you have not donated? God, please, my people, my brothers and sisters, as we pray for Jamaica, also keep Africa in your prayers. Also keep Africa in your prayers. In Tanzania, for instance, over 1,000 people are getting massacred every day. Go and watch CNN. In Sudan, over 3,000 people are getting massacred within 72 hours. We are facing very serious economic suppression. We are facing police brutality. We are facing all kinds of troubles, ladies and gentlemen. But deep down, our spirits and love are with Jamaican people. We love Jamaican people. And we see Jamaican people as our only true black missionaries. We don't have any other black missionaries apart from Jamaicans. We love Jamaicans so much. And if you are in a position to help and assist Jamaicans, trust me, we will do it over and over again. I'm so much happy because Ghana has sent something to Jamaicans. If God bless me, I will also send something small to Jamaicans. It doesn't have to be something big, ladies and gentlemen, but please pray for Jamaica. Pray for Jamaica and pray for Africa. I know it is not by our likeness that Africa has not sent something, but we are so much suppressed. We are so much suppressed. I don't know what's the mission with black people. I don't know what's the mission with black people in this world. This is the time for black people to regroup and become one, ladies and gentlemen.